Harold mentioned the first year of the NFHS network is now history and in the books. And when we were gathering last in Denver, we had no states on board yet, and we were just initiating efforts to create the NFHS network. In this first year, 34 states participated in the network, and another 4 states contributed content. We saw tremendous growth and tremendous opportunities to, again, make clear the values of education-based athletics and support the young people who are participating. In addition to our athletic efforts, we went beyond that, also adding to the network many of our performing arts activities. Here now to bring you a report on the NFHS network, please greet the president of the NFHS network, Robert Rothberg. Robert?
Good morning, everyone. It is my honor and pleasure to stand here today and talk about what we accomplished together during our first year and to provide you with a look ahead to the future. Operating the NFHS network is a real team effort, and I want to recognize some people for their contributions. I want to start with the NFHS Network Board: Mark Beckman, Jack Roberts, Bob Gardner, David Rudolph, Mark Buffington, and our board advisors, Tim Eichhorst and Jim Tenneper. A lot of thought has gone into creating a strategy that has the right combination of both the mission of high school sports and the business of high school sports. Together, we are writing the playbook. Mark Koski. For the last year, we have talked probably at least 2 to 3 times per day. You've helped us get the network wheels turning, and you help keep them turning. Chuck Schmidt, my consigliere. Your counsel is invaluable, and you've helped open up our thinking as how the network can grow and thrive. And finally, the Play On team. Almost 100 dedicated professionals working every day to execute at the highest level. Many of our leadership team is in the room today, and others are watching from home. 1 year ago, David Rudolph was on the stage in Denver and spoke about our vision for the future, a future not too far off in the distance where every high school sporting event would be broadcast live. Together in August 2013, we launched a network that would be innovative, a network for the next 40 years, where content is delivered to consumers where they are and when they want it. Integrated, creating opportunities for all associations to participate and harnessing the power of aggregation for media rights and content distribution. Inclusive, a network for the 99%, accomplished by broad, comprehensive coverage of all sports and activities, including opportunities for students on the other side of the camera. And inspirational, a broadcast platform to showcase excellence both on our playing fields and in our schools, and to include NFHS and state association messaging about the value of educational-based athletics and sportsmanship. Let me start by saying that this year has been a tremendous year across all fronts. The numbers tell an amazing story. More than 28,000 live broadcasts occurred on the NFHS network, showcasing 27 different sports and activities for boys and girls. We had 15 days this year with over 100 live network events. 3 of those days had over 200 events. More than 3 million unique viewers watched over 10 million videos. Viewership on mobile devices exceeded 40% of our total. 950 schools are producing content on the network through the school broadcast program. And $100,000 was returned through the school broadcast program to schools during our first year. But the real impact of the network is best conveyed through the power of video.
Alexa Ephraimson of Camas High School wins the 1,600 meters at 4:33.31. That's a national high school record if it's official.
Shot, score! And Lincoln wins the state championship with 7.9 left on the clock.
A chance
Look at that!
Unreal goal by Lagos Kunga.
Here's Nieders. Can she loft it into the goal? Is it going to go over the top? It's going to go in. St. Joe's is your state champion. Nieders gets the goal in overtime.
And to shoot. Baker on the post. Loyola claims their first ever state championship. 11-10 in overtime.
Hard hit ball to left field, and it is down the line, out of the park, a winning home run. Zach Willem has just led the Dragons to the 2014 1A2A Baseball State Championship.
Hi Crusader fans, welcome to Jesuit High School. I'm Thomas Vickers alongside Taylor Sutton, and we're here to bring you the game between the Southridge Skyhawks and the home team Jesuit
Welcome
Crusaders.
back here from Dixon, Illinois, 39-21, and the third quarter wasn't what the Leafs wanted, Jake.
No, it wasn't a good third quarter. The offensive intensity wasn't there. They really got
15 minutes and 20 seconds left. Yes, and the score is still 1-0. Looks like Bradley will go undefeated this entire season, but who knows? We still have 15.
There's the helicopter giving us a shot there. As it is flying high and into the lights, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you have a great evening. Thanks for watching football with us. You have a great Thursday night.
Here goes Bryant O'Georgia with his attempt at 7 feet 2 inches, and he nicely clears that block. Look at the reaction there. He is fired up.
And Hall's going to cruise.
3.09. She gets it done and sets a state meet record.
This one skips across the box. Who's on the end of it? A shot and a goal. This one's over, folks. The Visitation has just won their 5th state championship, and I believe it was Price on the end of that one.
There's a mission deep to left. That might go. And he's got it. Home run. Sumington has won it with a walk-off home run by Rachel Doobie.
It's unreal. I'm almost speechless. It's the best feeling in the world, without a doubt. It's the best feeling. High school sports means everything to me. I mean, it's my life pretty much. You know?
My grandma and grandpa are down in Florida. They have been watching it on the IHSA website, so they've been seeing every minute. You can't see them watching the game, but you know they're there. They know they're watching you and supporting you, so it's a great feeling.
Here's the throw. Lamont will win the state championship.
I definitely would recommend the network. It brings people together from all over the United States. And my mom was sending me messages. She's 74 years old, and she is, she's a computer guru because of this. And she's the baseball nana, she says. So it's awesome.
Here comes Johnson home. Here comes the throw. CAK wins the state championship.
And hopefully you noticed Christopher Columbus High School in Florida beat the network in the use of the first NFHS network drone cam. So I just want to spend a few more minutes giving you a look ahead as we continue to build the network to provide the same level of experience that we've all come to expect when we watch professional, college, and international sports online. In August, we are relaunching the NFHS network site. These are the most extensive changes we have ever made to our platform. We will have a mobile-first design for a clean, modern look, a focus on personalization of the user experience, and other features to connect you with the content that you care about the most. And most exciting, the ability for users to clip highlights out of videos on their own and share those moments through social media platforms. We are introducing live data and statistics through the Digital Scout platform. Digital Scout coaching tools are used by over 6,000 football teams and 9,000 basketball teams across the country. We also have more sports in the development pipeline. This tool will provide fans a live data experience that will either enhance our video or stand on its own. We will be working on the development and launch of a smart TV experience to bring the network to your big screens. And finally, we will be experimenting with new content formats to take advantage of the thousands of highlights, great finishes, and the stories that are embedded within them. And now I want to call up Andrew Saltzman, Chief Revenue Officer at PlayOn and head of the NFHS Network sales team, to make a special introduction.
Well, thank you, Robert, and good morning, everyone. For the past several months, my team and I have been traveling around the U.S., meeting with high-level executives from top brands, where we've been spreading the gospel about high school sports in the NFHS network and the ability to connect these brands with communities throughout the country. The response has been overwhelming. One of these top brands, from our initial conversation, truly got it from the get-go. They fully embody what the NFHS network is all about, and I can honestly say that I cannot think of a better or more natural partner for the network. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to announce the first corporate partner of the NFHS network will be Under Armour. Joining us this morning is the Senior Director of Global Brand Marketing for Under Armour, Jim Belbruno, who would like to say a few words about this partnership and Under Armour's amazing commitment to high school sports. Please welcome Jim Belbruno.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Andrew, and always a pleasure to be here in Boston with everybody here, announcing our partnership with the network. I will keep my comments short and brief. I know you have a long day ahead of you, and but an exciting day for Under Armour and hopefully an exciting day for all of you. You know, at Under Armour, we like to say part of our core strategy is to make big bets on big ideas with big partners. And I think that this relationship and this platform is the epitome of just that. I can't think of a better organization and a better platform to align with on so many different levels. Andrew just mentioned, I think, how we kind of UA got it, right? We somehow came to this great conclusion and we got it. And I wish I could tell you that there was some deep, well thought out algorithm and strategic thinking that went behind it. But candidly, there wasn't. And I don't really think there needed to be. On so many levels, this just simply makes sense. As I think many of you know, and we know internally, high school sports is Under Armour. Under Armour is high school sports. This just, no pun intended, fits really hand in glove. And I like that one. I could legitimately go on and on and on about the reasons why this makes sense. I won't bore you with all the details, but I do want to call out two very specific variables that did help us come to the conclusion that we did. I think number one is innovation. If you're very familiar with our brand, one of the things that we strive to do, it's our mission, is to make athletes better. We do that through relentless passion and innovation. We candidly think of ourselves in many ways as a technology digital company, and we think that way because we know we're going to need to be that way to continue our growth trajectory and be relevant in the marketplace. So, you know, the world has changed. I think some of the video and the imagery and some of the websites enhancements that were just presented are indicative of that. The way we marketed to the marketplace years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago was different than it is today. The way you market to a high school athlete is certainly different than it is, today than it was 5 years ago. The days of print ads and radio spots are really yesteryear. And I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a more innovative platform to speak to high school athletes, to speak to the sports community. Heck, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find that in sports in general, in sports marketing in general, than the network. So, of course, we are completely on board and excited to be joining the effort. And the last variable, or the second variable, is really authenticity. You know, I had a couple of words here planned, but I got to hand it to Robert in the video there. I mean, a video, forget 1,000 words, tells 1,000,000 words. And I think there was a ball player there that just kind of said, you know, this is his life. I got goosebumps watching that because that's what we're all about. You know, we like to keep it real, as we say, on the team sports division. And I can't think of a better organization, a better platform to keep it real with than this new high school sports network. So, like I said, I could go on and on about the reasons for this great new partnership. We are incredibly, incredibly optimistic, excited, and enthused. You have a new friend in Baltimore, Maryland. Anytime you're in town, please stop by, and we genuinely look forward to working with each and every one of you to take this from point A to the moon here in the next couple of months and years. So thank you very much, and again, look forward to working with all of you.
So in closing, we are super excited about what we've done, and we are really excited about moving ahead. I want to thank you as our partners for helping to make us such a success. And for everyone else, we hope in a few years we'll be working with every state association that's a part of the NFHS. Thank you.